Mods and challenge runs have become integral in renewing life to old video game titles. As someone who's been playing Final Fantasy IX for over 20 years, I can vouch for that. What I can't vouch for is doing both at once. This is a brief, considering the stream lasted for over 4 hours, of my inexperience of mods leading to the creation of what could be an impossible challenge for myself.
I'm not a mountain of strength. I'm a canyon full of poo-poo.
Let me preface this by saying I am absolutely a Twitch noob. Prior to the stream, I had only done self-imposed challenge runs on console. My friends, however, tired of seeing me live the squalor life, gifted me a gaming setup for Christmas. Spanish Dexter set me up a Twitch account with some basic knowledge of how to run it. Now Dex has known me almost as long as I've been playing this game, but even he couldn't predict what would happen in this stream. And because I can't leave well enough alone, I may have accidentally created a Final Fantasy IX challenge run that even Primal Liquid may not want to touch.
Somebody royally forked up.
From muting myself for the first 10 minutes to game freezes to not knowing how to deactivate mods, or even knowing exactly what these mods do. Allow me to give you a quick rundown.
No, I'm good.
Half an hour before I began, I had found some really intriguing mods. I installed a mod manager, played with some settings I had no business touching, and installed some mods. Okay, cool. I tested the Tantalus mod. It worked, started the stream late, and the mod didn't work. At least, not the way I had the first time. Okay, fine. So I changed direction, which I did a lot this stream. Old-fashioned Final Fantasy IX Level 1 challenge. No shops, no chocobo hot and cold, with a couple of exceptions. It would be difficult, I had my doubts, but I was fairly certain that this was feasible, and very quickly I began to notice some oddities. I thought I had disabled mods. Turns out, I don't know how to do that, and quickly I realized I had the alternate fantasy mod activated. Now, I had watched a YouTuber play this mod some time back, but my memories of it were hazy. Okay, you know what? No problem. I know Final Fantasy IX pretty well. Well... As I was sitting there saying this may not be that bad and talk about grinding spots for items, defeating sound doom tricks, factoids, and strategies, I wasn't paying very much attention to my screen. It's the early game. Even on a challenge run, the early game is always pretty easy. Little did I know that the alternate fantasy mod was that one weird little friend of yours cackling across the table from you, saying nothing as you take a sip of soda they just dumped ketchup into. If that seems specific, that's because I was that weird little friend once. And boy does my soda taste salty. So let's get into the real meat of this. Here's a brief summary that led to an almost 2-hour-long venture to beating the flightless wonder and his giant frozen snake.
Here's my best approximation of human crying.
Start of the game, Alt and F2 don't work. Names of Dawn, fight Baku, hey, why is the Mage Master so easy to steal? Kill the party, hey, I'm bronze 64 times, so Ruby will bring me a trophy. No trophy. Game crashes, start again. Disabled mods. Change Twitch stream, change direction. Oh look, the mod works. Too late now. Collect the guild we may or may not need. More on that later, except not really. Get the elixir, almost forget the moonstone, forget to mention I got 100 nobles, buttons were mapped wrong, and this fork still isn't impressed. Fight Steiner again. Hey, why is the Dawn on the floor again? Hey, what are you doing? Why is everyone on the floor? Fight again. Kill the party except Garnet, battle ends. Crash evil force except all forests in this game are evil, look at you, yawn. So why is this one so special? Why is the Dawn on the floor again? Steiner takes the win, we'll let Vivi kill the boss first now. Hey Vivi, hey, you wanna, do your thing? Randy Vivi, go back to the ship, fight Baku, waste a potion, gonna regret that later, collect the Tin Man and Scarecrow, but leave the cat because I'm a mouse person, not a cat person, and set out to fight Biolante. Wait, what's that? Oh, I have no echo screens. Well, okay then. First fight, not a bad start, and I'm dead. Second fight, hey, Vivi can cast fire now, and he wins, just barely. Got the 2 spider fight first time, let's go. We escape, Blake does it should have been you. Enter Ice Cavern, almost die in said cavern because enemies are troubling. And who's leaving these chests around, by the way? Go fight Snake Boy, kill the Waltz, and... Yep, right here. Right here you can see where I started to realize just what I had done. So what happened? In alternate fantasy, the bosses and enemies have been revamped. Abilities have changed, formulas are different. Defend, I think, now boosts evasion, except I can't seem to find confirmation of that. And I had to test my knowledge of the game against RNG. For almost 2 hours, I redid this fight, testing damage thresholds, manipulating AI, timing my turns, healing the boss's MP. The moment I damage Sea Lion, the Waltz uses Blizzard on him for healing? Is that MP? Does Sea Lion even use MP? Doesn't matter. It keeps the Black Waltz busy so I can set my strategy. The Sea Lion now uses Tsunami, a yellow health, which seems to be around 70 damage, and kills Waltz.
That's good.
But kills me too.
Ooh, that's bad.
But I realize if I'm quick and lucky, I can beat this. I get lucky a few times, but then unlucky, and I devise the plan. I equip the leather shirt, equip mug, yes, this is not in the original, steal the ether and the mithril dagger, heal up, heal Black Waltz's MP if I have to, defend before Sea Lion's next attack, wait for a dodge, get a miss, strike back, survive Tsunami, and pray to the RNG god for a low wing attack roll. Most of my attempts ended here. The boss would hit me while I defended, the Waltz would run out of MP and then attack me also. I would survive Tsunami, but Wing did too much damage. Sometimes I just plain messed up because frankly I was exhausted. But I didn't want to end my first stream on a low note. And as all this is happening, I keep saying, I don't think this challenge is possible. I may have done it. I may have created a much more difficult level 1 challenge than I ever thought I could have. I decided I'm still going to do it, I'm going to follow through. But I may have to adjust the challenge run rules as far as I go. I may have to allow Chocographs, or maybe change it to what's the lowest level I can beat this at. I have no idea. I don't know very much about this mod, which is part of the fun. But I'm not changing the stream title again. I am just not. So if you want to see me suffer, if you want to see if this is possible, if you have any advice or tricks yourself, feel free to comment or to follow my streams over on Twitch. Maybe with the collective knowledge of this community, I can tackle this insane challenge after all. Also, as a really funny side note, I started this challenge on the 16th. The next day, my Facebook notified me that I finished the original Level 1 Final Fantasy IX challenge on December 17th, 5 years ago. And that just seems fitting.